Hi, this is Valeria, and today I'm going to tell you about a big thing: emotions in trading. Emotions accompany us at all times, when we are awake and even when we are asleep. It's impossible to avoid them. Some individuals are more emotional, while others are less so, and each have unique ways of expressing our emotions. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you experienced an emotional outburst, and in the moment you didn't realize what you were doing or saying? Afterwards, you couldn't recall anything that happened, or perhaps you were aware of the emotions, but felt completely out of control? In those instances, your brain is serving you a cocktail of hormones. Cheers! So here's the deal. Our brain is like a busy nightclub bouncer, constantly processing thoughts, events, and experiences. It's got its filter called the ego and judgment, which decides who gets in and who doesn't. Once you're inside, there's no turning back. It's like a sliding down a water slide straight into the deep end. Now, when certain triggers hit the brain, like thinking about that big trading win or seeing your profits skyrocket, it's party time. The brain starts pumping out adrenaline and dopamine like a DJ playing the hottest beats. Your heart starts racing, your eyes widen, your breath gets all jumpy, and you're filled with pure energy and joy. It's like you've won the lottery or stumbled upon a secret stash of candy. But here's the catch: those instant sensations can mess with your head. They might make you think you're invincible, like you've cracked the code to eternal success. You might start making wild decisions, increasing your risk exposure, or going off script from your well thought out trading plan. It's like being so hyped up at the party that you start doing crazy dance moves you'll regret in the morning. The bigger these sensations are, the more you're influenced by them. So remember, even those highs feel amazing. They can cloud your judgment faster than a fog machine on overdrive. Stay grounded, stick to your strategy, and don't let those wild emotions take over the DJ booth. Keep calm, trade smart, and party responsibility. Have you heard of hedonic adaptation? It's when individuals experience a temporary boost in happiness due to positive changes in their lives, such as a salary increase, buying a new car, or achieving personal goals. However, over time, the initial search for happiness tends to fade away as they adapt to the new circumstances. It's like getting used to the shiny new car, and it no longer brings the same level of excitement as it did in the beginning. Now, let's dive back into emotions. They're like the colorful palette that paints our lives. Emotions play a crucial role in shaping our perception, decision-making, social interactions, and overall well-being. Here's the thing: there are no inherently positive or negative emotions. They're just emotions. Some more pleasant, others less so. We often try to avoid feeling anger, fear, guilt, because they can be uncomfortable. But guess what? They're an integral part of our existence. The real key is not to run away from or suppress these emotions. Instead, it's about acknowledging them, giving them a nod or recognition, and finding healthy ways to deal with them. Just like handling a grumpy toddler or a mischievous pet, it's about understanding what emotions are. It's a part of the process. So let them flow, process them, and learn from them. Embrace the full spectrum of emotions and navigate through them with grace and understanding. Let's put it into perspective with an example. Imagine you're looking at the trading graph and you're not happy with the way it's trending. You start questioning yourself. How is this even happening? I've invested so much money, time, and effort into trading. I was supposed to be winning. Here's the deal. A stimulus, in this case, the graph, triggers the response. Your eyes transmit the information to your brain, but how you interpret it determines the emotions you feel. It's like your brain playing an emotional detective, analyzing the situation and deciding how to react. Now here's the fun part. Everything you do releases a chemical in your brain. Those chemicals have the power to influence your actions and behaviors. So what can you do to avoid taking that unwanted plunge into the water slide of annoyance and devastation? Well, the best approach is to become highly aware and in control of your emotions. You need to understand what triggers you to jump into that emotional slide and develop the skill to make quick adjustments to your reactions before you find yourself zooming down too fast. One way to handle your emotions in trading is by making modifications to your risk exposure, timeframes, stop loss, or take profit levels, and so on. These adjustments can help you regain control and navigate the waters of trading with greater precision. Remember, emotions are like the spice of life. They add flavor and depth. By mastering your reactions and making strategic changes, you can ride the trading roller coaster with confidence and minimize the chances of a wild and turbulent journey. Every emotion we experience carries meaning and provides us with valuable information. Emotions serve as messages, signaling something important about ourselves, about our needs and our experiences. They offer insights into our desires, fears, boundaries, and so on. Having emotions means being human. It's fascinating how each of us responds to emotions differently. Some individuals tend to be more impulsive, require immediate release of their emotions. On the other hand, some people are naturally more calm and composed. They may not feel the need to outwardly display their emotions. But that doesn't mean they're not experiencing them. For these individuals, emotions may accumulate internally, acquiring a different approach for processing and managing them effectively. Understanding our own emotional tendencies is key to developing healthy coping strategies. From a psychological point of view, dealing with unpleasant emotions in a way that you accompany them with strong manifestations like shouting, swearing, throwing things, self-destruction, and so on, doesn't actually lead to relief. On the contrary, you confirm to yourself that your feelings are really bad instead of getting back into calm and approach the situation constructively. The trick is not to slip into the emotions too much and not to avoid them. Getting into balance. Now, we'll have a look what impact have several emotions on trading. Let's talk about the dark side of trading, greed. It's like a sneaky little devil that can mess up your decision making and wipe out your profits. Here are a few ways greed can screw things up. Taking crazy risks. Greed whispers in your ear, hey, take bigger risk and get even bigger returns. So you start making wild moves like betting on speculative investments, mixing out your leverage, amplify losses, and throwing risk management out of the window. You might even start shifting your take profit and stop loss levels, hoping the market will do your bidding. But guess what? That kind of reckless behavior often leads to major losses. Remember, more is not always better. Playing dirty with market manipulation. Greedy traders sometimes pull shady tricks to manipulate market prices in their favor. They'll spread false rumors, trade on insider info, or make big moves to create fake market buzz. This kind of sneaky business messes up with the natural ebb and flow of the market, scares off honest investors, and just ruins the whole vibe. Keep it clean and play fair. Brace yourself because excitement can crank up your appetite for risk. The thrill and anticipation of trading can make you more inclined to take daring moves. It's like a daredevil spirit takes over, pushing you to embrace volatility and go after those potentially high reward opportunities. Just remember to keep risk management in mind, or you might find yourself facing more turbulence than you're bargained for. Impulse control? What's that? Beware the dark side of excitement. You might find yourself throwing caution to the wind, ignoring proper analysis, risk assessment, and strategic planning. It's all about chasing that exciting rush, making impulsive trades based on emotions rather than sound reasoning. Slow down and remember to think before you leap. Excitement can be a powerful force in trading, but it's important to find the right balance. Keep your engagement high, let the excitement fuel your performance, but don't let it steer you away from proper risk management and logical decision making. Stay cool-headed, focused, disciplined, and don't let the emotions run the show. Fear and rational decision-making are not friends. Traders caught up in fear may make impulsive choices, selling their positions prematurely or hitting the panic button at first sign of trouble. It's like their logical thinking gets hijacked by fear, leading to knee-jerk reactions that may not serve them well in the long run. Following the herd, fear has a way of making traders flock together like scared sheep. They start mirroring the actions of others instead of relying on their own analysis. When fear spreads, traders feel more comfortable going with the crowd, which can intensify market volatility and create wild price swings. Fear shifts the focus to losses rather than gains. Traders become fixated on avoiding losses at all costs, holding on to losing positions for way too long in the hopes of a miraculous recovery. This leads to even bigger losses and missed opportunities. Fear can turn traders into drama queens, overreacting to every piece of negative news or market event. A minor setback suddenly becomes a word-ending catastrophe, causing them to make drastic trading decisions driven by exaggerated fears. Make risk management your best friend. Implement smart strategies like setting stop-loss orders and determining position sizes based on your risk tolerance and overall portfolio diversification. By managing risk effectively, you'll reduce fear and anxiety and sleep better at night. Long-term perspective. Shift your focus from short-term gains to long-term success. Understand that trading is a journey with ups and downs. Don't let temporary market fluctuations overshadow your bigger goals and strategies. Keep your eyes on the prize. Emotional detachment. Develop emotional detachment from trading outcomes. Losses are part of the game, so don't take them personally. By trading emotionally detached, you'll make more objective decisions and prevent emotions from clouding your judgment. Continuous learning. Replace emotional roller coasters with a thirst for knowledge. Stay updated on market trends, economic news, and new trading strategies. Keep learning, growing, and improving. The more you know, the more confident and informed your decisions will be. Practice mindfulness and emotional awareness to recognize and manage your emotions as they arise. Use techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or journaling to maintain emotional balance. By being aware of your emotions, you can avoid impulsive actions and make more deliberate choices. Community and support. Surround yourself with a supportive trading community, mentors, or peers. Having a support network can keep you grounded, provide valuable perspectives, and help you manage your emotions effectively. By substituting undesirable emotions with disciplined practices, rational analysis, and focus on long-term goals, you can enhance your decision-making process, reduce the impact of emotional biases, and improve your overall trading performance. Emotions related to other events in life. Not only do you deal with the emotions associated with trading, but there are also many situations in everyday life that can have an emotional impact on you, whether big or small. Imagine having everything set for a successful trade. You've learned to accept losses and can handle wins. However, something unexpected happens in your personal life, such as an argument with your partner, problems with your children at school, or someone you care about facing troubles. These emotions you feel may have nothing to do with trading, but they still affect you. In such situations, it is important to find a way to relieve the burden and avoid trading until your mind is clear. Being aware of your emotions and how they influence your behavior is empowering. By acknowledging and understanding your emotions, you gain the ability to control them, allowing for more rational decision-making in your trading activities. Instead of objectively analyzing the market, sticking to a trading plan, or accepting the losses, they may become emotionally charged and attempt to quickly recoup their losses by taking on higher risks or making impulsive trades. This behavior is often driven by a strong emotional desire to get back at the market or regain lost profits. So it's not the way, guys. How to deal with emotions? Name them. Describe yourself how you're feeling in the moment. I feel disappointed, angry, I feel regret. Allow yourself to feel them with compassion to yourself. It depends how big the thing is. You're facing a common situation, it takes less time to deal with your emotions. All the process is shorter. When the situation is long-term and heavy, probably you're gonna deal with the emotions through time as they're gonna come, go, come again, and one day they'll go for good, and only a memory of them will remain. It depends on you a lot how long it will take. So feel them, but don't exaggerate and don't take it to the extreme, and rather breathe. So before you go to trade, you should go through a mental checklist. Am I in the right mindset? Do I have enough energy? Am I able to focus? Do I have a mental capacity? Am I trading because I'm bored or want to beat someone? Is there anything going in my personal life that might influence my decision? And so on. You know your plan should work. You know you should follow your rules. But still, emotions have a strong impact on you. Don't let them play with you, like with the puppet. Take over the control. It's easy to say, harder to make it happen. But it's all about the training and mindset. It's a challenge for all traders to stay calm and positive. Happy trading!